Good evening and welcome tonight to Talking Sports Live. I'm your host tonight, filling in for our good friend Rob J.
I'm filling in.
You're filling in.
You're the regular guy.
I'm the regular guy.
I'm the filling in.
And my
yes.
Rob J. Knight is our producer.
I have a lot to talk about.
I know you do. I bet. But we're gonna get
when the boss is away,
the mice will play.
The mice will play.
All right, but first we're gonna open up with our sponsors. Pendleton and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in. We'll keep them out. Phone number is 601-939-5231.
And Story Financial Partners, your story, your bank, with offices in Jackson Metro, Oxford, South Haven, and Memphis, Tennessee. The number to call is 601-709-7777.
T. Abston's Law Firm. Attorney Abston is considered one of Mississippi's top-rated personal injury
he is good.
and general super lawyers. Phone number is 601-487-8839.
Mansell Media and Marketing Company, a full-service advertising and marketing agency. We offer full-service creative and design services, from designing your new business logo and business collateral and advertising in all types of media to actionable social media posts. The number to call is 601-339-2040.
Richard Shaw of Dynastic Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live. He made this beautiful shirt.
He did. He did a great job. It looks good on you.
I appreciate it, buddy.
Okay.
Phone number is 601-353-1956.
More and more sports management, where we give you more.
More what?
Well, we'll get to that. 61260-3509.
And last but not least, Break It Smash Rooms, yes. Mississippi new family attraction. Chunk It X Games, X Throwing, Smash Room, safe, fun, and clean environment, team building, family atmosphere, and security is provided at all times.
That's important.
For more information, reservations, family, office party, team, or group discount, call 601-706-2904. You can also look on their website at www.breakitsmashrooms.com. It is located at 200 Bass Pro Drive, number 460 in Pearl, Mississippi, in the outlets of Mississippi. Tell them you heard them on Talking Sports Live and get some special
A
discount.
special discount.
And guess
That's
what?
right.
Guess what, Brother Nick?
Tell me
We're gonna be broadcasting live next week from Break It Smash
at
Sports
6 o'clock.
at 6 o'clock, and we're gonna have a special announcement.
That's October the 22nd.
October.
We want everybody. You know what? We love studio audience, or we love on location live audiences.
We do.
So we invite everybody to come on next Wednesday at 6 o'clock at the Break It Smash It room located 200 Bass Pro 460 is the suite number in Pearl, Mississippi, the outlets of Mississippi.
That's right.
That's at 6 o'clock Wednesday. That's where we'll be.
And we're gonna ways to connect to Talking Sports Live is you can look at us on via Facebook, YouTube, and X, which is some folks gonna say, what is X? It's the old Twitter.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
Hey, man, thanks for having me. Because you could have soloed the program.
I could have, but I just needed.
But you just saw me in the back, and
And
and we'll get to it later. You wanted to talk about Dallas Cowboys. So go ahead.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, but no. Why do you think?
Probably wanted to talk about, or more importantly, you probably wanted to talk about Saints. For what reason, I don't know.
Well, right now I don't want to talk about them.
That's
But we're gonna get into some sports.
There's a lot to talk about. My goodness.
Let's talk about some high school football.
Let's do that.
You know, we need to visit that because let me tell you something. Right now, the team to beat,
all right, it's Tupelo.
It's Tupelo.
It's
I mean,
Tupelo.
those and year in and year out,
Yeah.
those guys are always on top.
Yeah. Do you remember the years of South Panola?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Do they remind you of maybe like a new South Panola?
Yeah.
I agree.
You know what? They went. How many years did they go without a losing?
A lot.
Like 4 or 7.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah, too many.
Too many. Because you know you got tired of hearing about them.
Yeah, but now, man, it's just. I mean, it's like Alabama. The football team, the college team. But now, man, you hardly. There's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, well, and I'm gonna tell you right now, they are good. And right now they're number 1 in Class 7A.
Yeah.
Followed by West Harrison. Followed by D'Iberville. Number 4 comes in is Ocean Springs. Number 5 is Hernando. 6 is Oxford.
Yes.
7 is St. Martin. 8 is Petal. 9 is DeSoto Central. And number 10 is
Clinton
Arrows.
Clinton Arrows. They're coming along. Are you surprised by them?
Clinton?
About Clinton?
I am, but I mean, like, it's so much parity right now.
Yeah.
It used to be a time when these group of kids would just stay in this part of the neighborhood or the city or whatever. But now they're spreading all out.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's different. Like me and Rob talk about all the time about JPS football. JPS football is coming back.
Yeah.
You got Tommy Kelly. I got those guys undefeated until Thursday.
Yeah.
when that Bulldog from Holmes County that Jaguar come down 55.
Yeah.
Cocked and loaded.
That's right.
Because we lost last week
Yeah.
to Cleveland Central, so we're gonna be very upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's gonna be a good game.
But you know what? And you're talking about Jackson. Well, Jackson Metro, they're coming back because Murrah, they're rounding out the top 25.
The Murrah Mustang.
Murrah Mustang running out the top 25. Their win-loss. Their win-loss. I know they're 1-6, but this is we're talking about.
They're young.
We're talking about division. I mean, Class
7A. Yeah.
7A.
They're young.
But then Northwest Rankin, ranked number 16.
Right.
1-3 and 3-3. Madison Central 2-2, 3-3. Brandon.
That's what I'm surprised at.
Which one? Madison Central.
Madison Central 3-3. Madison Central hasn't been 3-3 in years.
Yeah. I think, of course, they had a tough game this past weekend. But I think, as you said, that they are young. Well, they are a young team,
they're young.
Rebuilding.
Yes.
And, of course, she's like, young team, rebuilding. They're a high school team. But, high school teams now, and kids are moving around.
Yeah. And I stated before, they are moving around. It is the days of old.
You got to stay in that district.
You got to be in that district. Or now things it's getting like college now.
Yeah.
I mean, like junior college.
You're moving around, man.
You can move around and stay with your age if you want to and all that stuff. And it's right now it's a lot of parity.
Yeah.
In high school football.
I mean, does it surprise you? There are no more Jackson. There are no more urban city teams like the Provine, Forest Hills, the Lanier that are not in the top 25. Are you surprised by that?
A little bit, but you also have to look at the surrounding areas facilities
Yeah,
that some of these schools have.
Yeah.
That plays a factor.
yeah, man. Some of
And
these places are like universities.
Like very much so.
Yeah.
I mean, you go on the campus, you think that you're, I mean, like they look better than some junior college.
Yeah, yeah.
So at the end of the day, you got to just, you know, I applaud Coach Speaks at Provine, Coach Kelly at Lanier, Coach Gibson, Murrah,
Right.
Coach Phelps at Forest Hill, Coach Zach Grady at Jim Hill for trying to get that JPS mystique back. And I think it's slowly coming back.
Don't forget about your buddy. Coach Ed was over at
And
Cal.
Coach Edwards, Montre Edwards, who was my coach when I was the general manager of the Mississippi Raiders, he got Callaway on a little streak right
Yeah.
now. And he's a good coach.
Well, and I know we'll talk about it later, but it at one time it seemed like all of our high school athletes, they were leaving Jackson, and not even considering like the Jackson States, and they were going to the other D1 schools.
Yeah.
But now, like Coach TC has made it so glamorous and so competitive now, it's like the tradition is coming back.
And
The Walter Payton era tradition is coming back.
back in the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
And, you know, my thing with that is, you know why? Because he understands, and Bernard attests this of me, he understands the tradition.
Yeah.
He was there with the WCs and
The WC Gordon.
and the big daddy James
That's
Carson,
right.
who built that legacy
Yeah.
and tradition.
Right.
And no disrespect to Prime, but everybody thought like these young people think, well, y'all just thought no. See, you don't know,
Yeah.
because we was the upper echelon of this state
Yeah.
and we got more championships than anybody in this
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
Jackson State does. He helped enhance it. He helped everybody out.
Well, the reality is he was good for what it was.
That's right.
Okay. He was good for what it was, and he did what he was supposed to do.
And then he went on the greener pasture.
And he went on to the next chapter.
Yeah. And it's like this. And it speaks of this, of course, about seasons.
Yeah.
His season was just over here.
That's
and
it.
now the season is TC Taylor. And I tell you what, I don't want to get out this season.
Well, I tell you what, a lot of folk don't want to get out of this.
Yeah,
But you know what? I said something earlier. I said, you know what? You got to know when your season is up.
That's right.
Because if you try to stay in a place and your season is up, then you'll ruin the season. You'll ruin people around you, and you'll even ruin yourself. You got to know. And I look at it this way from a spiritual standpoint. You've got to understand when God has put a period. That's it.
In that sentence.
That's it. You can't keep a comma where God has put a period, and then you can't put a period where God has a comma.
That's right.
Some folk give up, and God says, "No, there's more. There's more runway in you. There's more that I've got to do." So, for people that have be dismayed about prime time, I'm like, listen, it's done. That was his season. He made the choice that was good for him. Hopefully, the university will continue to realize, some benefits from that. But Coach TC Taylor, man, he's extraordinary. He's done extraordinarily well for the program.
Very, very much so. And my thing with that is
he's such a nice guy.
Very much so. Very much so. He's always been like that. That's that country life that he was raised.
That's that hospitality.
Yes. I mean, in Macomb, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Down there in South Pike.
Yeah.
So, he was raised like that.
Nice guy. Very, very, very approachable. Now, he's very competitive.
Very.
After
got a lot of fire in him.
Well, and after this week's game, he was very competitive on the field. He was very passionate on the field. But at the end of the game, man, he embraced the coach and said, "Hey, good job."
Yeah.
And he complimented in post-game interview. He complimented the coach. He complimented he wasn't mad. He wasn't angry. He didn't talk about the officiating, so and so on. Leave that up to the fans. But he's a stellar guy.
Well, the thing is, he always say, only thing I can control is what's in my room.
That's it. Oh, that's good.
And that's what he does.
Yeah.
I don't all that outside stuff. And even though I'm gonna tell you now, I'm that last play. That room almost open the door.
I know. Well, Rob said he thought that he was going to take his whole crew to the University Hospital.
Well, yeah, we almost me, him, and Asbury almost went. See, right across the street. Like, I stopped to walk across the street.
I got
my equipment and everything.
Well, listen, we talked about 7A. All right, but next week I'd like for us to spend some time on 6A.
I'm going to do it.
Spend some time on the high schools, because they do a great job, and sometimes they get overlooked. So high schools know that we're coming your way, and we're going to talk about all the wonderful success that you're having and the hard work that you're having.
And I'm going to tell you, Nick, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, a lot of people just don't understand how hard it is to get a bunch of 50 to 60 kids to follow your lead to a certain extent, mainly because it is having 50 different personalities.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It
But I
is.
tell you, they do it. These coaches do a real good job.
Well, you're a coach yourself, and you know.
Trust me.
Yeah.
And but we'll talk about more about that when we come back from our first break. We're here at Full Moon Restaurant in Mount Mississippi, and this is Talking Sports Live.
All right.
Hi, I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trimble Lawrence. It's our mission to help protect your family and your home with the latest and greatest in technology. With summer coming to an end and school starting back, now is the perfect time to do just that. Give us a call today for your free quote at 601-939-5231. Let us in, we'll keep them out.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Welcome back to Talking Sports Live here at Full Moon Restaurant in Madison, Mississippi. I'm your host, Jamie Horton, joined by my good friend and producer,
Yes.
Larry.
Yes. It's not often I get a chance to sit in the seat.
Well, I tell you what, when you do a great job.
Well, thank you very much. Well, you know what? I have fun with you, man.
I appreciate it.
I have fun with you. I have fun with Rob, and it's just it's
We have fun. We're a big family.
Well, at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Yeah, even though we on different sides of the fences as far as like NFL teams, but we won't get into that right now. But we will talk about that later on because we're gonna have to make a trip to Charlotte, North Carolina, and talk about some things.
Go ahead.
But first, this we're gonna do. We got our Talking Sports Live sports trivia question.
Okay.
This
That's a
question,
good one this week.
yes, will get you a $10 gift card at Full Moon and a $25 gift certificate from Break It Smash Room. You know what the question is?
What is the
Ready?
question?
This is the question.
This is an easy one.
It should be.
Okay.
What is the longest field goal ever made in an NFL game?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I'm serious. And you can give your answer via Facebook, YouTube, or X, which is also Twitter.
Read the question again. That's a good one.
What is the longest field goal ever made? I mean, ever of all time in an NFL game.
I'm not going to give any hints or clues, but I'm wondering if it's in the Guinness Book of Records.
It should.
All right,
You
well,
think so?
I don't know. It should be
Until they break it.
until they break it.
That's right. That's just like when Fred Sanford tried to break the sleep thing.
Tried to
And he was 30 seconds late. And he went to sleep on the couch. I tell you what, Nick, speaking of Jackson State,
Yes.
and a great, I think that this week's past game was the game of the year.
It was a great game.
I mean, it lived up to its billing
It was a great game, great crowd. I didn't have an opportunity to attend, but I listened to it, and you guys did an extraordinary job
appreciate
covering it play by play.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
We've been together for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's
You're on the field, Rob and Coach Asbury there in the
in
booth.
the booth, yes.
Yeah,
And we got, of course, our producer Ed.
Ed Bishop. Yeah,
And Andrew Quinn, Sam Brown,
takes a team, man.
and Tracy James, who's a great cameraman.
Yeah.
She gets some great shots.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, my thing is this team right here, to me, somebody asked me a few weeks ago, could they be better than last year? Possibly. You know why I say that?
Why?
When you can live up to expectations, that's hard.
Do it over again.
To do it over again, you
Yeah.
can't tell me that team probably was not better than that last thing. The team last year we knew was going to be good. They were going to be competitive, and we probably was going to be back. And you have a good chance to win. Then they won the HBCU championship. They was talented. But this team right here,
Jackson
with-
State's team.
yes, with really a new defense. I mean, a lot of those guys, they left.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but the people that he brought in to replace them, that goes to say a whole lot about Coach Taylor, Coach O, and that coaching staff.
You know what? You certainly need the athleticism. You certainly need the physicality and the aptitude of your players.
Very much so.
Because you got to be able to read plays, you got to be able to understand the plays, and you got to move quickly.
Absolutely.
You got to play. You only play like you practice.
Absolutely.
All right. And let me say that again. And that's with life or with any sport. You're only going to play like you practice. But I think though he has the athleticism, though he has a lot of players have the aptitude. All right. They have the intelligence. I think he has created expectations. I think he has created a culture
Yes.
of expectations. We're going to win. We're not just going to compete. We're not just going to play, but we're going to win. We're going to be physical, and and we're going to live up to the tradition of not only Jackson State, but we're up to the tradition of the SWAC.
That's right.
And I think Coach T.C. Taylor has brought that back, and that was evident, I think, by the sellout crowd that you had at the stadium.
44,000 people. It was great to see. I said something on the radio about it. It was just great to see. Now, I was disappointed in the fact that I thought it was going to be more Alabama State fans there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Your team has a chance to knock off the defending SWAC East champions,
Yeah.
knock off the defending SWAC
Yeah.
champions, and the defending HBCU champions.
Right.
And they didn't have but a handful of people.
Yeah.
That was
Well, I got to tell you what now, on the other side,
now that was different.
but listen, but on the other side, like the third quarter, I'm like, because, nobody likes to have a spoiler on their homecoming.
Well, let me
But it was a great game.
let me put it this way. I mean, sometimes officials.
I got it. Okay, we're going to move on.
Well, we can't get fired.
Yeah, but I get that. But you know what? The only thing I would say, and I know you subscribe to this as well as Rob and Bernard, and sober fans out there. You never, lucid fans, not drunk fans, but sober fans, lucid fans, you never want officials to determine the football game.
The outcome of the game.
You never, ever want officials to
Exactly.
try as best as you can. Now, if something is flagrant, you want to call
That's
it.
different.
But you never want officials to determine the outcome of a football game. You want football players to determine that.
That's right. And that's what the game is for the players
Yeah,
to determine the
Yeah.
outcome of a
Yeah.
game. I mean, I don't care what level you're on.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, they pulled it out.
yeah.
And right now they have a driver's seat towards the East Championship. 2 weeks. I mean, next week. I mean, they got the week off this week. Next week they're gonna face a hungry Grambling team
Yeah,
who in Vegas who
Yeah.
beat them last year. And TC said something about that on the radio that it's called a get back.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean they went down there last year, 6 turnovers, and we contributed to that
mhm,
to the winning.
mhm.
Sometimes you can help your opponent
That's right.
win a football game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll take a look at this. So Jackson State, they're controlling the East now. All right, 3-0, 5-1. They have a 4-win streak. Grambling, they're ranked number 4 on the West. 0-2, 3-3. They're on a 2-game losing streak.
Yes.
So I'm wondering if that's motivation for them, or has the win been taken out at the time?
You could be 1-10, but Bernard tells you this: long as you play at Jackson State, that's all the motivation that you need.
You're going to get up for it.
You get up for it. It doesn't matter. It could be the little boys of Havana who play Jackson State. That's the type of tradition that.
Because that'll be a notch in their crown.
I mean, everybody want to beat Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not just even before all this. I mean, this Jackson State. It was like that. Sometimes that made your season. As evident by last year when Grambling beat Jackson State last year. I don't think they won the game.
Yeah.
So it seemed like like that was their Super Bowl.
It's like, Coach T.C. Taylor, we had him on the program. He said, and we've had, Coach O on the program, he said there's a target on the back.
Oh, of course. And they know that. And they relate that to players.
There's a
And
target.
they preach that all during the spring and the
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
That you have to,
Foot has got to be on the gas every game.
the difference between being the hunter and you have when you become the hunted, it really just
Is there any way that Alabama State can regain, because they're 4-2, they're
yes.
ranked number 2, Jackson State, Alabama State, Bethune-Cookman, Alabama A&M, Florida A&M, Mississippi Valley. Mississippi Valley, they're going to win a game. It's just a matter of time. It's not if but when.
I agree.
All right.
I Coach Buckley had those guys playing good.
Yeah.
But
Then,
we're going to go over some of last week's scores.
okay. But then on the West, you got Prairie 3-4.
And the driver's seat.
I'm going to ask you that. If you had to prognosticate about a month, the SWAT championship, who would you call?
Jacksonville.
Okay.
I don't see anybody.
Not Texas Southern?
No, they're gonna. I think. No, I think they have already beaten Texas Southern. They played Texas Southern the first game of the.
They did.
Yeah.
That's right. They did.
So they beat Alcorn.
yeah.
I think they beaten. Have they beaten Grambling? But not.
I think that's who they lost to. I mean, I think that's.
No, they're 3-0 in the
I
SWAC.
think that's who they beat.
Yeah, I know they're 3 teams. So I know Texas Southern, Alcorn. I think it was. But I don't. I mean, I'm not for sure. But I don't see Southern beating Prairie View or Pine Bluff. I just think that the road in the West goes through Prairie View, Texas.
I got it.
So that's going to be interesting because we haven't played them in years. I like in the regular season. They have been off the.
So we're gonna have to dig up some the film that we watch. It's just gonna.
Well, and that's what it's going to be. You can look at it until you really have played your opponent. All thing you can do is just look at film. But you seeing someone that you have faced
in several years. Well, it'll be interesting.
Different.
All right, you want to go ahead last week?
Yeah, last week scored Southern 14, Bethune-Cookman 45. Now, surprised me. Alabama State 34, of course. Jackson 38. Alcorn 42.
By the way, stop. I think you won. You guys had a little wager, not serious wager, but did you win?
I won.
So what did you call? What was the score that you called last
I
week?
said it was going to be 42-38.
We're spot on, man.
Almost. I was. I tell you what, I might add why with my prize at.
Okay.
I'm an A&M 45, Mississippi Valley 25, Prairie View. I'm sorry, Arkansas Pine Bluff 79, West. Who is Westgate Christian?
Well, that's why
That's seminary school. Texas Southern 21.
Now that wasn't nice.
Grambling 20. Florida A&M 7 and Carolina Central 45. That's a team that's really has disappointed me. Is Florida
A&M.
Very much so. My thing with that is be careful the poison that you pick. Because during the SWAC media days, he was talking a lot of
trash, a lot of noise,
a lot of mess.
Yeah.
So when we come back, Brother Nix, we're gonna talk about the SEC.
Let's go, man.
And we're gonna talk about the NFL.
Well, let's go.
And I just can't wait to talk about that. But before we go to break, we want to give a special shout out, prayers and our condolences to the victims.
Oh my goodness.
The homecoming.
Oh my goodness.
Tragedies at Alcorn State and all the recent high schools in Leland, Heidelberg, and Roland.
My goodness.
So we're going to pray for them as we close out this segment. Be right back.
Absolutely.
On Talking Sports Live.
What does the name Story mean to you? Our team put a lot of thought in what story means to them.
Story to me, I think of the word legacy. I think of family, I think of people, I think of relationships. I think some of my most fond memories are sitting around listening to stories, and stories from all different backgrounds, all different cultures, all different types of family relationships, professional relationships, and how those relationships kind of transcend time.
Every day we tell our story, the story of our associates, of our clients, of the communities that we serve. That's the essence of the soul of the bank, and it's why being storytellers is so compelling to us, because we've been telling our story for the last 4 years, and now we can go out and really show the market who we are.
Being able to tell the story and incorporating that in our name, to me, is a sense of pride.
It's just a continuation of the people we serve every day, and their individual stories that have made this place so special.
We are trying to change from being seen as just a commercial bank to a bank that is for anyone and everyone, because we are. And that is why we want to change to Story Financial Partners, because we want to know what your story is, what brings you to us, and how we can be a part of your story.
We're growing, we're evolving, and I see us being very successful.
The future of the bank is so bright, you need sunglasses. I mean, it's incredible.
Our future is like it is now, continues to be bright and growing, and will always go upward.
I am very excited. I see it as reading a suspenseful novel based on a true story, of course, because we've had a wonderful beginning, and where we're headed here is a to be continued experience. I'm excited because we should never put a period there. We should always put a comma, because there are greater things to happen with our story. To be continued.
Welcome back to Talking Sports Live here, Full Moon Restaurant in Madison, Mississippi. Brother, you gonna get you something to eat?
Yes, I'm gonna get some veggies. You know, I'm vegetarian.
Oh,
it may not look like it, but I'm vegetarian. You know, I'm not eating meat in going on 30 years.
That is so nice.
I know. Are you gonna get something to eat?
Yes.
Well, you don't look like you're a vegetarian.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, see what happened was.
And guess what? Because I'm gonna give me a big old.
I get it. It's the food is delicious here.
It really is. They do a great job,
and they do a great job of catering.
Yeah.
The staff is incredible. The prices are very reasonable, and the portions, with the portion. So if you need just to bring a big family in, I think the managers 1,100.
That's
100 employees, and tonight I think they have a group of 15, from 15 to 1,100. They can handle it.
I guess without I won't be no vegetarian, no time.
I got it. Well,
I love me my burger. It's these scores from last week in the top 25, of course. Number 7, Indiana beat Oregon. You keep saying the next game, but you still can't call his name. And the next game he's talking about is Washington State and Ole Miss. Of course, we was working. I did not see the game, but I saw the highlights.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about this Ole Miss team.
Okay.
Are this team in the SEC? In your opinion?
Now I'm these Kool-Aid drinking guys. I'm gonna jump off the cliff because Bernard, you can relate because I know you want to chime in. I just said,
chime in, Bernard.
So you know the SEC conference is the toughest conference in all of college football. All right. Did I answer the question, or am I like Paul? I avoid what you do. That's right.
You just like the toughest. It's the most money making conference.
Yes, I agree. It's not the
what?
Yes,
it's the most money making conference.
So let's look at the last 15, 20 years and look at the last 10 years and look at the national champions.
Who national champion last 10 years? Alabama.
No, who's been the national champion for the past 2?
But if you take Alabama out the SEC, what do you have?
You got Georgia
and Georgia. Yeah, take those two out.
You got Florida.
They won championship.
Now you got and that.
They won the Oklahoma. What's that? The Big Red River.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what you're talking about because you take Georgia and Alabama at the SEC.
You take LSU. You got
LSU won what?
Come on, man. Listen, you said the only one you take Alabama, they're nothing. I said, what about Georgia? All right, you said take LSU. You said take LSU, take Alabama and Georgia out. What do you got? I said put in. You say take them out.
Take Alabama and Georgia out the SEC and take away those championships.
You can't take it away.
Okay,
it's in there.
You see
it's like you take teeth out of your mouth, you have dentures.
But no, but what he's doing is still ducking the question because they rep their SEC, yeah, but it ain't like the whole conference winning, like a lot of parity. It's just really those.
Will you continue with the scores, please? This may be I'm good there on this side.
That's why I'm glad you're on this side.
I know, because you're bullying me.
I tell you what about?
But go ahead. But let
me ask you a question.
Well, go ahead and read.
So let me ask you a question.
School up north.
So let me ask you a question. You still won't call their name.
Well, there's school up north.
So let me ask you a question. You still did not ask the question.
What is the question specifically?
The question is Ole Miss the best team?
Jamie, you are quoting the question wrong, so that's the reason why he's not answering the question.
Because he won't.
Let's say Mississippi
At Oxford, that's what you call it.
Okay, ranking, SEC ranking. According to this week's SEC ranking, they are listed as number 1. All right, in conference 3-0. Overall, they're 6-0. Texas A&M right behind them. Really, look at Alabama. Look at Georgia. So they're, ranking changes week to week. But look at who's on their tail.
You know what?
Texas A&M.
You know what? But no, he's a politician.
But just like Coach said, rankings doesn't
deal. Now ain't talking about no rankings or nothing else. Is Ole Miss, in your opinion, the best? Like, okay, let me ask this question: who is the best SEC in your opinion? Let me ask that question. Now,
Texas.
You think Texas is better than Ole Miss? Do Ole Miss and Texas play this year?
The record doesn't reflect this. Have you watched Texas?
I've seen them. Man,
there's something to listen. Man, they don't play. So, all right, fair. All right,
yeah, please,
right, fair. I said I'm surprised that Mississippi
at Oxford.
I'm surprised they have been able to hold on to Lane Kiffin.
That's true.
He's a great coach.
So
I don't think he's going to be there anymore than they'll be able to hold on to him for another 2 years.
So
at max.
Let's look at the rankings for the SEC. All right, go ahead. Okay, 1 is Ole Miss, 2 is Texas A&M, 3 is Alabama,
right?
4 is Georgia, LSU is number 6, Texas is 7, Missouri 8, Oklahoma 9, Vanderbilt 10.
That's hard, man.
Oh my! 11 is Florida, 12 is South Carolina, Arkansas sits at 13, and then look who at number 14. Do you agree with that?
We're having a great year. We're 4-2. We're 0-2 in conference play, but overall we're 4-2 with the coach that's recruiting.
So do you think it's gonna take maybe like how many more years for them to get back into that?
One more.
Think so?
One more, because then that would have been his 3rd year. What do you say? Because you actually like the coach, and you actually like the team. You got a pretty good.
I think I agree with recruiting, probably.
Yeah,
and a couple of maybe junior college guys.
Yeah,
and he gonna mix it in with some high school guys.
Yeah,
they on the right track. I seen Mississippi State. One thing I like him is the fact that he's not a. How can I put it? Levy is he's one of those hard-nosed coaches.
Yeah. He's like a Nick Saban.
Yeah, he don't.
He's no nonsense.
He don't like all the glamour.
He's not like the fluff. Let's play football, X's and O's.
So where do you think that Lane Kiffin may be headed to if he goes somewhere else?
Somebody. I think Big Ten will try to get him. I don't think he'll go to another SEC team.
Money talk.
Well, you're right. Florida, man, they flip flop a lot.
Well, I tell you what, we will have met Florida State.
Yeah.
Because right now,
yeah,
it's tough looking at Florida State.
Yeah,
it's not when Bobby Brown probably in heaven telling God, let me go back down for a little while. Because this is not what I built in Tallahassee.
If Lane leaves, he's going to Big Ten or he's gonna go NFL as a coordinator.
I can see.
He'll go as an NFL coordinator, or he'll go to Big Ten.
I can see that because he got a great football mind. I can see that.
Yeah.
So my thing is, and looking at, can you ask me who the best team is?
So who other than Mississippi State you think is the best team?
What words about mouth?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
You put words about mouth, but no.
He did.
I would say my top three
Okay.
are still not necessarily in this order,
Okay.
but I think it's Ole Miss, Alabama, Georgia,
And if you had to go, if you had to do top 5,
Texas.
I agree.
LSU is so iffy. I want to say
who I would add to that.
Who?
Their record may not reflect that.
Missouri?
They're 1-1 and they're 5-1 overall. I would put Oklahoma in there.
And they had a pretty good game against.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I heard against Texas.
I would slide. I would end the top 5 with Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean, my thing with LSU is they so
Hot and cold.
yeah up and downish.
Hot and
You
cold.
just don't know which team you're gonna get.
Yeah. Hot and cold.
So we have to see how it's gonna play out. But I tell you what, we got the schedule for the SEC next
right here.
Yeah, let's look at
I'm still producing.
Let's look at this. Okay, October the 18th.
That's this coming Saturday, but by the time of this television broadcast,
Yeah.
the game would have played. But for those that are streaming us live on social media,
Okay, let's make some predictions.
all right, go ahead.
Alabama, Tennessee.
Alabama.
I don't want to pick that game.
You don't want to pick it?
Georgia, Ole Miss.
Woo! As my friend Ed Trin would say, woo!
That's gonna be a slobber knocker.
That's where is it going to be? Georgia or in Oxford? You don't have your glasses.
In Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. Georgia.
I agree.
Yeah,
Now
Georgia.
let's go back to Alabama and Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Alabama.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Because listen, Tennessee, their record is in conference play. They're 2-1, 5-1 overall. Tennessee, Alabama, 3-1, 3-0, 5-1. They're slowly gaining their rhythm back.
Okay. Mississippi State at Florida.
I think I don't like the way you're contemplating. Because you want me to
You take too long to answer this question. You know the answer.
Yeah, Mississippi State.
I like your style, Nick. Let's see. Let me see.
Listen at this. Hold on. Mississippi State, listen at this. Overall, Florida's 2-4. Mississippi State is 4-2.
But look at the opponents that Mississippi State. And Mississippi State is not a good road team either. You got to realize that, right? The swamp.
All right. I think it's just giving.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna talk about a little bit more about this when we come back, and then we're gonna get into some NFL action.
Let's go.
We're gonna visit Charlotte, North Carolina from this past Sunday. Y'all probably know what happened. We'll be right back to Talk Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarms. It's our mission to help protect your family and your home with the latest and greatest in technology. With summer coming to an end and school starting back, now is the perfect time to do just that. Give us a call today for your free quote at 601-939-5231. Let us in, we'll keep them out.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
Welcome back to Talk Sports Live.
Bernard is doing 2 jobs tonight. He's directing and producing. He's the technical director. He's producing.
The cameraman,
the audio man, and producing.
He getting up, sitting down, fingers up, down.
And I apologize, but you're doing a good job.
He really is.
See, that's what we do at more.
That's what they do. Where we give you more of everything.
I got it.
I tell you what, brother Nick. Let's go into the power rankings.
Let's do it, man.
Number one is a team I despise.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
They're in my division. Number two is Detroit.
Are you by the way, they're 5-1. Are you surprised?
No, because I knew they was gonna be good. I mean, like seriously, they have a good coach.
Yeah,
and they very well coached, and they have a good nucleus, and they was pretty good last year.
Yeah,
so I think they lost to the Lions last year in the playoffs, which was a very good game. So this don't surprise me at all. Number two is Detroit. Number three is the Buffalo Bills.
Well, so Detroit. I mean, Detroit. They lost against the Chiefs.
Yes,
30-17 last week.
It's Patrick Mahomes, and
it's like he's got his mojo back, man.
Yeah,
he's getting.
Do you hear that, Rob J?
Now, what does that mean?
I just really wish you could be here to hear him.
Yeah. See, when he's out,
I'm gonna call him and tell him what you said.
What's that?
Break it, smash.
Yeah, he probably is. Number four is, now this surprises me, the Indianapolis Colts.
Okay.
Are they for real, or are they just?
Yeah, well, they beat the Cardinals 31-27 this past game. Huh?
That's the Cardinals. Yeah. But I mean,
so you think it was an easy peasy?
I'm waiting for Indianapolis to play someone. You know what I mean?
Okay.
A top tier team.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're 5-1.
But you can't take that away from them.
5-1.
Yeah. Just win, baby. They never Al Davis said, and that's what they're doing.
Just win.
Number 5 is the Philadelphia Eagles. 6, the Green Bay Packers. 7, the Los Angeles.
Are you surprised with Green Bay?
I'm surprised at their 3-1-1 record.
Okay.
I would thought they would probably be like 4-1 by now.
Yeah.
But that tie against Dallas kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Number 9 is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Kansas. Kansas with Pat Holmes.
There you go.
Go ahead.
I knew it wasn't gonna last long. Number 10 is the Denver Broncos.
This is Bernard's team here.
Yeah. So number 11, the San Francisco 49ers. 12, the Pittsburgh Steelers. 13, the Los Angeles Chargers. 14, the New England Patriots. 15, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Man.
16, the Atlanta Falcons. 17, the Washington Commanders. 18, the Minnesota Vikings. 19, the Chicago Bears. Number 20, Houston Texans. 21,
you're going mighty fast.
Carolina Panthers. I know, because I'm trying to get to 22.
And your point is?
The Dallas.
Jimmy Smith's number is.
And your point is?
That's why I'm going fast, because the team that's right above you beat you this week, correct?
Okay.
I
thought you were going to number 28.
What's number 28?
It's way on down.
I can't see.
It's way on down there. Number 28 is way on down there.
Let me see.
Out of 32 teams, number 28 is way on down there. It's 2 pages later.
That's
what I thought.
That page didn't get in mine.
That's what I thought.
But the page didn't get in mine.
Yeah, it got in yours.
Yeah, but
I put it in yours on purpose.
Let's talk.
All right, go ahead.
About the Dallas Cowboys.
Be honest.
Yeah,
I want you to be honest, and I want you to be.
Am
fair.
I always?
I want you to be. You're biased. I want you to be fair to Dallas, but more importantly, I want you to be fair to Dak Prescott. Be fair.
Oh, I have nothing but love for Dax. It's not Dak's fault. You know what y'all problem is? You got 2. And this one's probably been around since 1980 when it was about 10. It's Jerry Jones, and then the defense right now is just not performing.
They're having a tough day.
They're having a tough day, and they got the talent, Nick, but it's just something just missing. Do you think trading Parsons was a mistake? In your opinion? We talked about this before.
Yeah, and I told you it's going to happen.
Yeah.
You and Rob, we can go back and rewind the tape. We can go back up to. I said it was going to happen. You said it wasn't going to happen, and you said if anybody had to be traded, I'd say Parsons is going to be traded. They're not going to trade Dak. He's the franchise guy. All right. Whether you like him or not, Dak is not a bad quarterback.
Well, this ain't about Dak because the offense is scoring points,
but it's the defense.
The defense is the problem, and I think that the quarterback.
Well, who would you have gotten rid of?
Me?
Yeah. Between the 3.
Between Dax, Michael Parsons, and CeeDee Lamb.
Review.
That was good, but no.
You're going to get rid of him if somebody ask him for $5 billion.
Between CeeDee Lamb, you CeeDee Lamb up third.
Ask the question today that you asked about a month ago?
I said CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would have kept Dak.
I would have kept Dax, and I would have kept Parsons.
Yeah.
CeeDee Lamb to me is not Pickens right now is the class of that offense.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a mistake by making that trade. But you know what? To be fair to Pickens, sometimes, Knicks, where you at just ain't where you supposed to be.
Yeah, I get
My
it.
grandma used to tell me that all the time. And when you like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
When Baker Mayfield was in Cleveland, he got ridiculed.
Yeah.
But I told everybody the guy's a good quarterback.
Yeah.
It just was the spot where he was.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
since he's been in Tampa Bay, he's been cutting up.
Yeah,
I wanted to come to New
sometimes, yeah.
Orleans. But let's go to New Orleans. We're gonna talk about that was number 28 team, of course, my Saints. You talk about Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler is a good quarterback. He's not the fault that we won in 5.
Yeah.
When you giving up third downs and long on each possession, you can't win football games.
Yeah.
Our defense is old. It's
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
It's time to bring some youth up.
Yeah.
I love Cam Jordan.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love him.
You know what?
But sometimes it's just time for you just to say, it's time to get this youth movement going.
So our son played football at Mississippi State. And so he was a walk-on wide receiver. And a couple of years later, they're bringing in new freshmen. And I said, son, how's it going? He said, Dad, I'm competing against younger legs. That's reality.
Yeah.
He said, Dad, I'm competing against younger legs for this position. And so, man, these guys age out, man.
And let me get back
When
to
you take enough banging for a couple of years, it wears on you.
And let me say something about Cam. It's not Cam fault. I'm just saying, keep him on the team because he is the staple of New Orleans.
Yeah.
But your linebacker positions.
Yeah.
Besides, I would say, number 56, DeMario Davis. Who we got?
Yeah.
I mean, you got to upgrade.
Man, I'm a big fan.
That guy is something special.
I'm a big fan of him.
Yeah.
Man.
Him and Cam, they the anchors of that defense.
Yeah.
But our secondary.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid McKinstry is just, I don't know, man. It's just something that it factor with that defense is just not there. Same thing with Dallas. I think Dallas is missing that it factor.
Yeah. I think their offense is fine. I think leave the quarterback alone.
Yeah.
He's getting a little age on him now.
But he still can throw.
And
Pickens is showing out.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
So I would have traded CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah.
For some cap. What about you, Bernard? What you think?
With the Cowboys, it's a defense.
Yeah.
That goes back to I'm not a Cowboys fan. Even back when Tony Romo was playing, they look at they're scoring 30, 40 points, but then your defense is giving them 40, 50 points.
That's
so
right.
it's their fault. Even with Peyton Manning with the Colts,
Yeah.
Peyton was putting up 40, 50 points, but the defense was giving them so many points. If you tighten up the Cowboys defense and get rid of Jerry Jones, I think the Cowboys will be all right.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna get rid of Jerry Jones, so that's another conversation.
You get rid of Jerry Jones.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You'll get rid of him when he sells the team. So number 26 is Las Vegas Raiders. Because I want to get down to number 28, and I want to talk about 28 and 20 and 29.
Okay. 27 is the
27 is
Cincinnati Bengals.
yeah.
And the 28, of course, is my Saints at 1-5.
I think the season. I think the season is done.
Oh well, I'm gonna tell you when the season was done for the Saints. In training camp. Now, look, I'm just keeping it real. I was at that Giants game.
Yeah.
And we played with a lot of emotions.
Yeah, it was tough. It was hard to watch, wasn't it?
No, we won that game.
Yeah, but it's still hard to watch. You can.
It was hard to watch Sunday.
Yeah.
When you have a chance to win the game, and it's just, you giving up third downs on defense when you get your offense back, and then fumbling.
Yeah.
Turnovers, penalties.
You hurt yourself.
You hurt yourself. You can't keep shooting yourself.
Let's talk about number 29.
What about them? They deserve everything they get.
I think a lot of folks are saying that,
Yeah.
and a lot of folks now are saying the coach or the general manager is being irresponsible.
Well, I mean, the coach to me. Why are you starting? Be nice. I don't.
You're on TV.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Because I already let my feelings be known about that.
All right.
I watched.
Go ahead and give the guy a play. Let him play.
I watched that kid myself for 2 years.
Yep. Let him play.
Let him play. Let him do him.
Let him play. Move to you that either he is
or he's not.
Or he's not.
Well, we're gonna get any predictions.
That's the bottom line. Go ahead.
Swag predictions.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Virginia Lynchburg at Texas Southern.
Texas Southern.
Texas Southern for me. Grambling State at Arkansas Pine.
Grambling. What do you say?
Arkansas Pine.
Why? Because they're at Arkansas?
No, I just think Arkansas Pine is better than Grambling.
Wait. But you just said Jackson State has got a handful playing Grambling out in Las Vegas this coming week. Next week.
Because everybody gets up to play Jackson State. So, of course. But I don't think Grambling's going to beat Jackson State at all. I said a handful. They said they're going to win. But Pine Bluff I think they're going to beat Grambling. Lincoln.
I think this is the game.
Right here.
I think this is the game.
If Valley don't win this game.
I think this is the game that Valley's going to come away with.
I hope so, because they playing Bernard's son and 11 of his friends. Lincoln, California at Mississippi Valley.
I just said Valley.
Valley.
They have everything going for them. They need a win. I think this is going to be their win.
Alcorn at Florida A&M.
I think Alcorn. What do you say?
I say Alcorn.
Okay.
I think Florida A&M just ain't got it.
All right.
Prairie View at Southern.
Southern.
You saying Southern's going to upset Prairie View?
I say they're going to do it.
Oh, that is the pick. I say Prairie View. Did you hear that? But no.
Give me a score.
Yes.
For Prairie View and Southern?
Yes.
I say Prairie View 31, Southern 21.
Flip the script for me.
31 Southern, 21.
Yeah.
Write that down. Get him. I'm finna write that down. We're gonna relay this. Yeah. And I think that you are wrong.
All right. Now I'm
telling you.
Hey, listen, did we have a winner?
Yeah.
No.
We didn't get a winner?
No winner?
No.
All right. Then let's just save it for next week.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's
We'll
just save
do
it
it for next week.
All right, then I want you to make a prediction for this week.
Against who? Jackson State?
Jackson State.
Next week, you mean?
No, this week. Jackson State
and bye.
Who's gonna win?
Jackson State
by 1,000.
1,050. Open 0.
Hey man, thanks for letting me hang out with you,
man. Anytime, my brother. And I tell you, I had some fun.
I did too. It was a lot of fun.
It's gonna be good to have our brother back next week, Rob J. We want to thank everyone who tuned in tonight at Full Moon Restaurant for Talking Sports Live. You can catch us Sunday night, every Sunday night on
My 35, the Lou
at 10 o'clock.
That's right.
We'll see you next week.